Louisiana Beer Reviews, Chafunkta Brewing Company's Kingfish Ale from Mandeville, Louisiana. It says Best by 9/1/14. They must have been watching Greg's beer reviews when they brewed this beer. And they must have been listening. This is a refreshing, they say, American cream ale. It came out in May 2014, so it's just hit the market, and this, you are looking at the first video review for this beer in the world. There's only one written review on Rate Beer, and there's only two on Beer Advocate, so we are talking about a very new product, 5% alcohol. That's typical for cream ales. And cream ales are an unusual style, I guess. They're a uniquely American style, and what you have is an ale that's brewed. If I can get this up. Okay, let's try this. An ale brewed with lager-like qualities, and maybe sometimes mixed with lager. So it's an ale that's going to be very lager-ish. Other famous ones of the style would be things like Genesee Cream Ale, probably the most famous cream ale. Also Ballantine from New York City area. That's a famous, they claim on the can, America's best-selling cream ale, and it is very popular in New York City, and that's a huge city. Lord Chesterfield Ale is another well-known American cream ale. Okay, they said on Beer Advocate, put it in a mug. That was one of the recommended glassware. Thick white head and a golden appearance with some little stray bubbles. Probably can see that. It's transparent. Hello there. It's more golden than other cream ales, though, like the Ballantine and the or Ballantine. I can't remember. Some people corrected me. I can't remember if they said it was Ballantine or Ballantine. And the Lord Chesterfield and the Genesee, those are a little lighter, more yellow than gold. So let's check out the aroma here at close to 7 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time. It is made with flaked maize, which is not unusual for the style. It has a pungent, robust corn and barley aroma. I would say more barley than corn. It has a pretty good roasted note there, like medium roasted or light to medium roasted. So it has sort of a, what you'd say, a full smell, a full, it's not like bold, but it's a full aroma. Let's go with the flavor. Yeah, this is starting to remind me a little bit of the Ballantine and the Genesee cream ale, because they all have this distinctive flavor. It's like, it's hard to describe, though. It's like I mean, it's much different than a pale ale. Okay, so if you're used to a pale ale like Sierra Nevada pale ale, this is going to be a lot different. It's like a definite corn presence, but like corn flakes. Okay, somebody asked me, what's flaked maize? I said, think about corn flakes. That's pretty much what it is. So think about corn flakes, Kellogg's corn flakes, and who knows, it could be corn flakes from Kellogg's. Sweetness, sweet bread, almost like a sourdough bread, and some sugariness, some sugar, and some caramel, some light caramel, almost like those light Werthers. And the bitterness is low, like the there was a video. It wasn't a review though. There was a video they made for the mellow mushroom, and it was more like a promotional. He was just saying it's really good, but the brewer remarked. He said it would be low bitterness, and the bitterness is low, but it's a little hoppier than I would have thought it would be. I'm thinking the IBUs must be around 18 to 22, I would think. They didn't list it on their website. The mouthfeel is medium. It's a little slick in that ale way. And the finish is medium wet. It's not medium wet to medium dry, so it's like in between wet and dry. And the drinkability is super. And boy, it tastes really good in this ice cold mug. If you drink a Ballantine or a Lord Chesterfield or Genesee cream ale or this, or Molson Golden is another example. Although I think that's 50-50 lager ale mix. So it's that's more just like its own thing. But I would suggest it in a really cold glass. These kind of beers, you want them super cold. These adjunct ales, in this case. How would I rate this? I think it's right up there with those that I mentioned. It's really delicious. I'm going to give this one a solid A. It's most excellent. I mean, you could drink these. They're so sessionable. You could drink a good amount. Oh, they're going to get you, though, 5%. This one has a noticeable candy flavor, though, all throughout. That's not a bad thing. It's just noticeable. So that's interesting. So, Les Bon Temps Roulé. I'm really excited. Another Louisiana brewery. And I'm going to end this. This is a great beer. A, most excellent. I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans.